Hey everyone, welcome back to The Brad Show. I'm your host, Brad Stefani, and we're going to get things rolling right away because we have all of our cast for this mid-season revamp. Yeah, that's right. We've got a little bit more flashier with things. We're more excited to release our material to you now because we're going to be consistently flowing. You're going to see a lot of great segments moving forward. You might see some new cast members thrown in from time to time, special guests, and really cool graphics and a cool setup. So we're really excited to roll out our mid-season special, which starts now. We're in the process of working out everything, so give us a chance. New website, new Twitter, the YouTube channel is going to be completely different. Everything is getting a revamp just because we're ready to roll in the best ways possible. And we want your interaction too, so viewer interaction is very important to us. Always comment below, subscribe to our channel, go on our Facebook fan page and type to us and tell us what you liked, what you didn't like, what you'd like to see, and what we're doing that you want to see more of. This is your show, we're just bringing it to you. So, let's get started. Brad Show rolls now. It's time for Do It Yourself with Ashley, and that's how we'll kick off our shows. So Ashley, she always explains how to do it yourself in a step-by-step process. So let's see what Ashley has for us this week. Ashley, take it away.
Hi guys, welcome back to the Brad Show. So this week's DIY, we are going to be making a strawberry face mask. This mask is packed full of vitamin C. It has salicylic acid, which is perfect for combating pimples if you have them. We are just going to be taking a handful of strawberries, blending it up in the blender for a paste-like consistency. We are now going to be taking Visine. This Visine is good for redness. We're going to be adding 5 to 6 drops of the Visine in the mixture, and we're just going to mix it all together. Here I'm going to be applying the fresh face mask. We're going to be having it on there for around 10 to 15 minutes. This mask is perfect for tightening your pores, brightening your face, and just making your face look very flawless. I'm just going to be removing this mask with a warm towel, and my face is going to feel good and look good for the rest of the day. Thank you for watching this video. Please comment and subscribe, and we'll talk to you guys later.
It's time for our Matt facts for the week. So we should probably find out what kind of facts Matt has exactly. And are they reliable? Of course they're reliable. They come from Matt. Check them out.
Thanks, Brad. What's up, viewers? Are you as ready for this as I am? I sure hope so, because it's starting right now. So let's get to it. First fact I have is crying releases extra stress hormones, which is why you feel better after you cry. So, in retrospect, it's not completely bad to cry. I mean, during the crying it's bad, but the end result, you're going to be happier, so, you know, it's counteractive, really. The next fact is when you enable airplane mode on your cell phone, it helps charge your phone faster. You know, it stops all the network stuff and all that nonsense. So, good tip for those who don't think their phone is going to last through the day and you need more power with your battery. So, keep that in handy. And finally, you can press the letter K to pause your YouTube video instead of having to click on the video first and using the spacebar. I didn't know that one either. But, yeah, there it is. Hope you enjoyed the facts. Sorry for the loud ruckus behind me. There's no respect anywhere. Chloe bomb, kids screaming. I don't know what's next. Until next time, stay awesome, my friend.
It's as good as any time for a rant, and this one comes from Steve, like always. Steve's got a great rant for us. I don't know what it is, but you guys will in just a second, because Steve said so, and like I always say, Steve, we want to know why.
Oh man, this beautiful. Oh, hey guys, what's up? Steven here with another week of 'Cause Steve Said So, and this week I want to talk about steroid use, particularly in baseball, and the reactions that a lot of the steroid users are getting from the press and from fans, and I don't agree with a lot of it. In particular, a few months ago, Ryan Braun was suspended for 65 games in baseball because he was convicted of using a performance-enhancing drug. Technically, it was a banned substance, not a performance-enhancing drug, but for the sake of argument, it was a performance-enhancing drug, we'll just say. And there was a lot of negative press surrounding his suspension. People demanding that he apologize, that he do this, do that. Because a year before that, Braun had been charged with the same drug use, the same use of the same case. And he was acquitted on a technicality. And Braun immediately in spring training started a press conference and ripped the drug program, ripped the person who took the sample, he ripped all this. And personally, I think he deserved every bit of hammering he got for that. Because quite frankly, sorry Ryan, but you opened your big mouth and you basically deserved what you get from everyone else. Why didn't you open your big mouth after you were suspended? Why did you just say that I made some mistakes and then you went into hiding for a couple months? Come on, Ryan. But on the flip side, when Ryan Braun came back earlier this month in April, in his first at-bat at Miller Park, he received a standing ovation from the crowd, and there was outrage again at that. And to all the people that were outraged at that reaction, I want to say, where have you people been the past decade? I knew right away Ryan Braun was going to get a standing ovation the moment he was suspended. Because that's just how it goes in baseball. When Manny Ramirez was suspended 50 games, his first game back in Los Angeles, standing ovation from the Dodgers crowd. It's just how it works. If you follow what's the sports columns going on in San Francisco, they're actually trying to cover up Barry Bonds' use of steroids. They're trying to push it under the carpet like it never happened, which I think is wrong too. I think the negative reaction is wrong, but I think covering it up and pretending it never happened is wrong too. Braun took a banned substance, he took a PED, and he got punished. Okay, let's move on. But let's not hide the fact that he did it. Let's acknowledge the fact that he did it, and let's move on. It's in the past. Now, if he gets caught again doing it, then that's another story, and I don't want to get into that right now. And as much as people want to stand on their high horse and say that Braun was not going to hit it the same amount of home runs or power that he did, let us not forget that in the actual case, Braun didn't take it to enhance his power. He took it to help recover from an injury, which I'm not defending the guy. It's still wrong to take a banned substance like that for any reason. It's banned for a reason. Period. It's banned. Don't take it. But he did take it to recover from an injury. He didn't take it to increase his power numbers like Barry Bonds or Mark McGwire did. And if you look at Braun's stature over the years, he's pretty much remained the same figure. I mean, if you go watch the highlight of Kirk Gibson's 1988 World Series home run, Game 1, and you watch that entire at-bat, Dennis Eckersley makes at least 2 or 3 pickoff attempts to first base, where Mark McGwire is playing for the A's at first base. And you see, the kid is scrawny. It's his rookie year, he's really scrawny. And he still hit 44 home runs. Fast forward to 1998, when he's hitting home runs in that contest with Sammy Sosa, and the guy's massive. Ryan Braun never changed size. Again, I'm not defending the guy. He cheated. Okay? Simple as that. It doesn't matter if he took it to enhance his power or not, but he cheated. That's it. But to say that he's not going to hit the numbers he originally got is incredibly dumb and nearsighted for anyone to say. Now, did Ryan Braun deserve the standing ovation? No, He didn't. No steroid user deserves a standing ovation coming back from their suspension. What are you going to do about it? Make a stink over the media? That obviously hasn't changed anything. People are still cheering Ryan Braun at home and booing him on the road. And look at Braun's numbers. He's doing much better on the road than he's doing at home right now. But I think that's always been true for his career. It's just the splits are a little bigger this year. It's not the point. The point is, steroid use is here. Do we want it here? Obviously not. How do we get rid of it? Well, that's a story for another day, for another segment. This segment was my reactions to other people's reactions. Honestly, I just don't get people sometimes. Well, that's really all I have to say on the subject. So, remember to follow me on Twitter at CuzSteveSaidSo, and send me an email at cuzstevesaidso@yahoo.com if you want a segment or you want a segment. If you have a suggestion for a segment or something you want me to rant about, well, until next week, I will see you guys then. Have a good time. Yeah, have a good one. Peace out. Back to you, Brad.
Now, in the term of do it yourself, that happens to be a step-by-step process. But we also have a way of relating it to your life, and those are how-tos. How-to with Jessica's next. Let's see exactly how she relates the next subject to her life and what's going on. Take a look.
Hey guys, Jessica here. This week on the Brad Show, I'm going to kind of talk to you guys a little bit about how to kind of get organized, or kind of how to go through an idea or a plan or something like that with springtime here and then summer quickly approaching right after. I'm trying to get really organized, trying to do a lot of things this summer, get a lot of things done, and I'm trying to plan everything with the weather getting nice, and I'm just getting like, I have so much to do and I don't know how to do it. So I'm going to kind of talk to you guys a little bit about that. I know I have a lot of projects I want to try, things like that, and it's I'm trying to figure out a good way to do it. So I'm going to tell you guys a little bit of how to get that kind of thing done. And here I am being organized today, which is a little bit about what I'm talking to you guys about with my own specialist. I don't know if you guys can really read that, but this is kind of what I'm going to talk to you guys about. So number one, start with an idea. I don't know what my very first project is really going to be. I know I want to help my mom clean up our yard a little bit, so there's an idea. I kind of want to plan some things this year that I say that every year and it never happens. So maybe I'll try and implement my own ideas and get it done for once. So number one, start with an idea. Number two, research your options. Google things. Find out what you can do to get your plan started, get your plan in motion, good ideas, things like that. Pinterest. Go on Pinterest. Be careful, though, not to spend too much time on Pinterest, because that'll just totally throw your whole organization thing down the drain. So research your options. Number three, research realistic options. I say that going back to going on Pinterest. I have so many things on Pinterest that I have pinned, things I want to do, things I want to have. A lot of that stuff is not realistic. It's just realistic in my mind. Research realistic options, whether that be things that you can actually do by yourself, things that you can do with other people, money-wise, budget. Make a budget plan if you have to, if it's like a big project or something you want to try. Time-wise, think about that, if it's something that you can actually even do realistically. So keep that in mind. So after you're done researching your dream option, research realistic options. Number four, make a plan. Like this I wrote down for my video as a plan. Make lists. If you're doing a budget, put that in part of your plan. Plan for things, plan for time. That's a big one. Make sure you always have the time to do your projects or things that you want to do. I know I have like these big dreams and ideas, and then it's like, I have no time to do it. But if you make a plan for it, you probably could find some time. So make a plan, and just start there. Write things down. Make lists if you have to. Lists help me. Sticky notes, things like that. I'm super crazy sometimes. Number 5, avoid distractions. Again, back to Pinterest. You start getting on Pinterest, don't get too distracted on there, okay? If it's something simple like a day plan that you have planning on doing simple chores around the house or something, you make this plan to do it, avoid distractions. Avoid your friends saying, hey, let's go hang out. Say, no, I really can't. I got this I need to do. Don't sit on your phone all day. Don't sit on Facebook all day. I know it's really tempting, but try to avoid distractions as best as you can. And number 6, begin the struggle, and that is your task, whatever it may be. Start it. Once you actually get started and get going, things are going to get pretty easy. It's going to start seeming a little simple. Once you actually get going, it won't seem like a big task at all afterwards. And then you'll kind of actually start to enjoy what you're doing. And then maybe it won't be a struggle by the end. I mean, I say begin the struggle because some of the things that I need to do this upcoming weeks or so, I don't want to do them. So it's going to be a struggle for me to actually begin them. That's why that's so far down on the list. Gonna have a little fun first, and then start the struggle. Number 7, and our final point of the day, follow through with the plan. Nothing sucks more than spending all this time and effort and energy into making a plan than to actually not follow through with your plan and to have it kind of go to waste. That's a total bummer. You're going to feel totally bad about yourself. So actually follow through with your plan, and you'll feel totally better afterwards. So I hope these 7 options, or 7 steps rather, helped you guys a little bit. Number 1, as a refresher, start with an idea. Research options. Research realistic options. Make a plan. Avoid distraction. Begin the struggle. And follow through with your plan. That's how I plan to get a little organized this upcoming month or so. Start changing things up a bit. Getting more organized. I don't know what I plan on doing. I have to make a plan so far. So I'm going to follow these 7 steps. I hope you guys too. And if it helps, let me know. If there's anything you guys think I should add to that, again, let me know. I'm always needing more. I need help is what it is. So if you guys have any ideas of things that I can do to get organized, let me know. And I will see you guys next week on The Brad Show, okay? Bye, guys.
He sees a lot of movies. He goes to a lot of movies. Let's be honest, Alex knows all about movies. And he's reviewing the next one on his list. His 5-star movie reviews are coming up right now.
Hey guys, this is Alex from Alex's Movie Reviews, and this week we're going to be doing Captain America, the Winter Soldier. So going into this movie, I was really excited about it because I love everything that Marvel's done with the Avengers, Thor, especially the new Thor. The new Thor I thought was killer. And just after seeing Avengers, it made me hungry for another Marvel movie, especially after how good the original Captain America movie did, the first Avenger. I'm not talking about the original one from the 80s. Oh god, that one was terrible. But anyways, let's get into the plot, shall we? So the movie starts with Steve Rogers, aka Captain America, as he's making his runs around Washington, D.C. And this is set 2 years after the events of Avengers, and he meets Falcon while he's making his rounds around Washington Monument, which is kind of cool that we established that we have another superhero in this movie too, and plus Falcon's kind of badass in this movie. He still works for S.H.I.E.L.D., and what we find out is that Nick Fury, aka Samuel motherfucking Jackson, is hiding stuff from Captain America on like the true goals of what his mission are, and leaves it to Black Widow, aka Natasha Romanoff, Scarlett Johansson's character, does these side missions while they're doing missions together. Meanwhile, what happens later in the movie is Nick Fury gets ambushed and killed by a mysterious mercenary who we come to find out is the Winter Soldier. And leading to Nick Fury's death, he discloses information to Captain America about what is going on inside of S.H.I.E.L.D. that we don't know yet. S.H.I.E.L.D.'s director, he's affiliated with S.H.I.E.L.D., I'm not quite sure what he is, wants the information from Captain America about what Nick Fury gave him, but he refuses to disclose the information because Fury made Captain America swear not to say anything. And because of his withholding information, it makes him a fugitive to S.H.I.E.L.D. and to the United States. And the movie goes on to discover like who the Winter Soldier is, and the major plot of the movie is that S.H.I.E.L.D. is actually Hydra, the former antagonist group of the first movie, and that even after Red Skull was destroyed, the first movie, the Hydra organization still continued on in the German scientists that America acquired after World War II through the S.H.I.E.L.D. Corporation. Overall, what I thought of the movie is it was just great. And I'm not talking about just because it's a Marvel movie and because we've been waiting for this movie for a while. Just the fact that the fight scenes look amazing. The plot really leaves you in suspense. So you don't know what exactly is going on. You don't know who the Winter Soldier is until it's revealed to you. And the acting, I thought, was very good. They really play off the key moments very well. There's no fluctuating performance between any of the actors. And I was really impressed with Scarlett Johansson's performance as Black Widow in this movie, considering, does she like Captain America? Is she trying to set him up with somebody else? It's always ambiguous of whether she likes him or not, which is pretty funny. And that, not to mention all the side jokes that they make in this movie, is just really hilarious. What I can say about the movie is, if you love Marvel and if you love the series of comics of Captain America, don't be shy to go see this movie. For those that are uninitiated to Marvel movies, go see this anyway, but I would see the first Avenger before seeing the new Captain America movie. Plus, you're going to be surprised on who the Winter Soldier really is for those who are uninitiated to the Marvel Universe. Well, that's my review. And, I almost forgot to say, I am giving this movie about 4.5 out of 5 stars. So that's it. Back to you, Brad.
Finally, where would we be without Al's advice? His advice is next, and I'm telling you, it's a little spazzy. It's safe for work, though, so check it out.
Welcome to another week of the Brad Show, another week of Al's advice. This one's a little bit short and to the point, and it's a little bit late, but you know what? It's great, because Easter, eggs, egg day, we eat eggs and find them around the house with... So technically, if there's little Easter eggs and they have candy in them, so what's the Easter bunny made out of? Think about it. Something has to lay the eggs. So if there's something made of candy, does that mean that there's a giant bunny candy walking around somewhere in the world and it's made of candy? Elmer Fudd is gonna go nuts. Anyway, this week's advice: what to do for holidays, essentially. It's gonna be a little bit short, but essentially this: don't get drunk unless that's your entire plan, in which case go right ahead, just don't drive anywhere. Don't do anything you're going to regret. That means getting hammered and taking selfies at 1 o'clock in the morning, because that's always a stupid decision. Never invite people over if you don't already know you have prior engagements. Or, for example, never invite someone over if you don't know that you can accommodate them. Because then it's going to be the awkward point of, hey, you invited me for the holidays, but we don't have enough room. But you invited me. But we don't have enough room. But you invited me. Then why did you invite me? Anyway, it gets into that horrible argument that nobody loves and everybody hates. Don't do it in the first place. What else can I do? What other things are bad to do on the holidays? Think about it. There's lots of things that you shouldn't be doing on the holidays. I don't know. I don't have a lot for this one because this is a very short segment this week, but hopefully next week I will have more time to actually make a segment because I've been really, really, really busy this week. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you next week. Bye!
That's all the time that we have for in today's episode, but don't worry, we'll be back next week. And you can check out all our past episodes and upcoming episodes, and this one, of course, on our channel at The Brad Show. That's on YouTube. Then our Twitter, at @the_Brad_show. Like us on Facebook by searching The Brad Show. It's all about The Brad Show. I'm Brad Stefani. I'm getting out of here for the week. Enjoy it, people. Enjoy what's coming. Better days. Take care, guys.